Dear students, let me extend a hearty welcome to you to class 11. Make the best use of online studies so that you make progress in academics. Hello students, myself Monotosh Dey, your English helpline on the go. Today I shall discuss a lesson from Hornbill which is taught in CBSE curriculum of Standard 11. The lesson under discussion today is a photograph by Shirley Toulson. Dear students, I am glad to inform you that I have made a new website, English with a Difference, the URL link of which is given in the description. Kindly visit my website after signing up with your mail ID and access the detailed contents of all the lessons of your syllabus, including reading, writing, grammar, spoken English, English for competitive exams, and so on. In this lesson, I shall throw some light on theme of the poem, stanza-wise explanation, and recapitulation. So, dear students, let's begin the poem A Photograph by Shirley Toulson. First, we'll throw light on the theme of the poem. This poem highlights the nostalgic moment of the poet about the memory of her mother who has been captured inside a photograph. The photograph shows the poet's mother as a jubilant young girl with her cousins on a beach. The poem focuses on the mortal nature of human beings against immortality of nature. There is all-pervasive sadness throughout the poem. The poet shows the transient nature of human life as against the perennial nature indicated in the poem by the example of a sea. Now, let's move on to the stanza-wise discussion of the poem. To be more specific, line-wise discussion of the poem. To begin with, line 1st to 4th. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. Dear students, cardboard here refers to thick hard paper used to frame photos. Paddling means walking through shallow water. Now, let's discuss the meaning of these few lines. The cardboard photograph reminds the poet of her mother. The poet's mother has been dead for many years now. So the poet is recollecting the moment when, her mom was alive. Okay, she is feeling very sad. The beach scene of the poet's mother with her two cousins for water sport is displayed in photograph. Okay, each of the cousins was holding the hand of her mother. They were walking bare feet on the shallow water of the sea. Now, dear students, let's move on to line 5th to 9th. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera. A sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born, and the sea which appears to have changed less, watched their terribly transient fate. Dear students, as you can imagine here, the photograph is of the poet's mother, okay, with her two cousins on a beach. Okay, therefore, here smile through their hair refers to their hair was strewn over the face by the sea breeze when they smiled at the camera. Which appears to have changed less refers to, which here refers to the sea, which is a part of nature, has not changed at all. The sea hasn't changed at all, but the people who were on the sea beach have all died. Transient feet refers to human feet which are personified as having a short lifespan as against immortal nature of the sea. All three girls posed for the camera while their hair dangled over their face. They smiled at the uncle as he was taking the photograph. The poet admires the sweet and tender face of her mother during her youthful days, which is, of course, visible in the photograph itself. The poet regrets that the sea, which is a part of perennial nature, washed away their transient fate. Here, by transient fate, the poet indicates the mortality of human nature, human beings. Like human beings are have to die one day, whereas nature is nature never dies. Nature is always perennial, okay, immortal. Next, some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. See, Betty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. So, dear students, Betty and Dolly here refers to two cousins of the poet's mother. Now, let's understand the meaning of these lines. 20-30 years later, the poet's mother would laugh at her own picture. Okay, her mother would refer to her two cousins. The way they all got dressed up for the sea holiday appears to be strange to the poet's mother. The poet's mother has become nostalgic now. She has gone into the past and is recollecting the wonderful moments spent at the sea beach with her cousins. Now let's move on to lines 14 and 15. The sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. Both rye with the labored ease of loss. Dear students, you've got to understand some difficult terms from these two lines. Both here refers to both rye, both refers to sea holiday for the mother, poet's mother, and smile of the poet's mother for the poet. These are two things. Both the things are no longer there now. Okay, the poet misses her mother's smile. At the same time, her mother also missed the sea holiday. Okay, labored ease of loss refers to both the past memories, her mother's sea holiday, and for the poet, her mother's smile have suffered a sense of loss, which is hard to come to terms with. That is, which is hard to accept, because human beings are prone to death, right? They do not last for a long time on this earth. Anyway, it is very difficult for the mother of the poet to forget her sea holiday, and for the poet, her mother's lively smile. Both of them have at different point of time experienced a sense of loss which is very difficult to accept. Now let's move on to lines 16 to 19. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived, and of this circumstance there is nothing to say at all. Its silence silences. As many years as that girl lived, it means the poet's mother has been dead for the same number of years as she has lived on this earth. For example, if the writer's mother died at the age of 32, it has been 32 years now since she has died. Understood? Now, let's move on to these circumstances. What does this circumstance refer to? This circumstance here refers to the moment pertaining to the death of the poet's mother. Its silence silences. The silence caused due to the death of her mother silences the poet as well She is just speechless when she is reminded of the moment when her mother died. Dear students, this brings me to the end of the explanation of the theme and stanza-wise explanation. For detailed contents, including NCERT solution, kindly visit my website. Till I come up with another video, take care and thanks for watching.